Now, the number one question I get asked, hey, yo, Big, hey, yo, Real Freshness, where to get your sneakers from? Number two question being, can you get me a pair? The answer is no, but hear me out here. I'm gonna show you where you can get your shoes from. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you 10 different locations where you get your shoes from. Let's get some gunshots, get some sirens, get some trumpets, get that celebration. If you don't know me, my name is Raw Freshness. Welcome to the channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment. If you're a regular offender, welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry it's been a while. I'm not gonna get into the nitty and gritty, but it don't matter because we're here today. You get me? So before we get into the video, I gotta drop down three different things. All right. Number one, don't get discouraged because you're gonna enter a lot of raffles. All right. We're not playing losses. We're playing percentages here. So you want to have one horse in the race. You want to have a few different. You might have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different horses in the race. All right. So you're gonna lose a lot, but you're gonna win a lot. But we're playing percentages here. All right. I'm gonna win a lot, so you're gonna win some. Number two, you gotta stay in tune with the sneaker game. You gotta be tapped into the culture. What I mean by this, you gotta be following these Instagram pages. Now, a lot of the different websites are gonna, actually all the websites I wanna bring up today, they've all got Instagram pages. They'll keep you updated in terms of releases, in terms of launch calendar, in terms of what's coming up. All right, so you wanna stay in tune, because if you see it in my story and you swipe up, I've already got it in my hand, it's too late. It's way too late. Don't even bother. If you're trying to ask me, go back and get my girlfriend a pair, whatever. It's too late. Okay? So you gotta make sure you stay in the culture and stay in tune. Number three, you gotta make sure you're ready. Because a lot of times you're gonna enter these raffles and then they're gonna happen either on a Friday or Saturday where they get drawn. It's gonna be an automatic direct debit. So you gotta make sure that your mind is set up, you're ready to go. Because the last thing you wanna do is win a raffle and then lose because or give up your win because you didn't have your money situation correct. All right. Now with that done, let's get into the video, y'all. Let's get this up real quick. Okay, now we can't talk about supplying shoes. I'm talking about the sneaker supplier, the supply store. Now, what I love about supply store is they have a great range of products, from your regular stuff to your Nike, Adidas, to your Bape, to your even greater designer, to your Stone Island, to whatever it is. They got it all. They got stores based in, I think they started out in Sydney, they go on in Melbourne as well. They started out in 03, so shout out to the guys Supply real quick. But what we're here today for, boom. Now with Supply, you can see the catalog that they're working with. All right, they get it in. You gotta make sure you definitely stay in tune with these guys. So we want these pair of cool grade 11s, which are a must-have. Now, what's great about our Supply? They give you two different options for your pickup in store in Sydney or Melbourne. All right, your favorite details and whatnot, etc., etc. I'm gonna do that real quick. Boom, 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 and you'll get an email letting you know whether you want or not. Okay, so that's the first, guys. Now, before we get our Supply, I want to talk about. Give a shout out to Supply because they got their footprint in the community. Early in the year, they did a release with the Migrant Cafe, which is a cafe out in the West Side, in Sunshine. So it's great to see a big company like Supply working with a small local company like the Migrant Cafe. Shout out to the ladies there real quick. Shout out to my homegirl Michelle. Yes, sir. You know what's going on. Now, let's get to our next one real quick. So we want to go. Boom. USG. Now, we get to the homepage, you can already see that's going on right there. All right, but let's go launch to see what they're working with. You see now they've got the catalog grade too. I'm pretty sure this says slide, wasn't it? Once we got that, it's simple to enter a draw, and I'll get back to you. All right, now let's get to our next website real quick. Let's go highs and lows. It's a store based out in Perth. Shout out to highs and lows real quick. This is called Hal as well. But Hal, they sell some great quality tees as well. Shout out to these guys. And you can see they got them releases too. So we want to get into your launches. And as you see, guys, the Cool Grade 11 is the theme of the month right now. All right. If you're interested in game, you know that every December the 11s are coming out. The color is a question, right? Now you can see you got your Cool Grade 11s, you got your Adidas Yeezys, your Essex. You can see these are the previous raffles that closed. That's why I say, guys, you want to make sure you stay in tune. You don't want to miss out because they got a bunch of different shoes. They go to a lot of different places. So you want to stay in tune. If you're into Yeezys, get into Yeezys. Asics, if that's you, go for it. What's great with these guys is all you do is simply, once you're signed in, enter your size, enter the drawer, and boom, simple as that. They keep your details unless you change them, probably doing that. But yeah, you want to make sure you sign into your account, and as quick as that. It took me like 10 seconds with my guys at Hal. Let's go to the next store real quick. Let's go check out my guys Subtype. Now Subtype, where are we going? We're going releases. What was this? I pulled the website in, and if you wanted to pay a cool grade 11s, you got no excuse. You see any places that I was going to? Now, if you were to check this out in 2 weeks' time, you're gonna miss out. But you see how the opportunities are there? You gotta stay in tune with the sneaker game. You heard? See if I miss out on that real quick. Actually, these might be still available. If you're 8, 9, or 10, come through. But we're here for them cool grade 11s. Now, they don't have a 13. But that's for my cousin BK. You know what I mean? Closing 37 hours, plenty of time. Boom, let's get to our next website right here. Now, these next guys on the list here, I gotta give a big shout out because they still have set up their raffle system to the max. Previously, these guys were terrible in terms of their raffles and the way they would work. You'd get onto the website and you'd be waiting 2, 3, 4 hours for nothing to happen. Because at the end of the day, you're getting beaten by bots. They call it bot locker or all the above, right? Now, I already entered the raffle. I just was some screen recording. Now, essentially, sign in, choose your size, etc., just like you did in other websites. But with these guys, they do a third-factor authentication where they send you that net code through your bank, and you're able to confirm who you are. And just that two-way authentication right there, right? Makes a big difference. Now, I've actually gotten lucky. You know, I've been able to win a couple pairs. You know. Can't really see in the background there, but there's a couple pairs they're waiting for me to unbox. So shout out to the guys at Foot Locker for listening to the customers and getting it done. Alright? So hopefully we get this dub too. But shout out Foot Locker one time. Now these next guys on the list right here. These guys, they're surprising because I didn't know they had it like that. They were nice like this. Now JD, what I like about JD, the breakdown they have is they have this calendar right here that uses this shoe, the style code, the color. Most important, they're launching how to get the shoes as well. So if we have a look at where we're at down here, if you want to pay cool grade 11s, they're coming out the 11th to the 12th. It's going to be a raffle. That's an online raffle. So you want to come here on the 11th to 12th, enter just like how you enter any other raffles. So shout out to JD Sports because they've been stepping up their game, putting pressure on the other retailers. So big shout out to JD. Now, we can't talk about sneakers. This is not about the big dogs themselves. Now, Nike, they have that similar kind of caliber too. Probably goes to battle weekend fancy store, but they got their kicks too. This is probably one of the hardest sites to cop on. But let's say I wanted to, get a pair of cool grade 11s as well. Now we'll go with Sakai's. The same kind of way. So these ones you're going to keep in mind the date, the time. So you want to pull up here at the right time, the right day, and enter it. And it's going to be a bit tough. Might be unlikely, but probably worth trying it, What's in my cart? I can't show y'all what's in my bag. But shout out to Nike real quick. All right. Next on the list here. What we got? Above the Clouds. Let's see what Above the Clouds is rocking with right here. I just see, guys, can you see how many places these Jordan 11s are going to? There should be no chance that you guys will lose the raffle at all. See, they got a great catalog too in the sneakers. Simple as that, guys. Now, let's check out our next. How many more locations we got? Okay, the next one I want to check out. This is more like a specialist one, but these guys over here, they're more specialized in your dunks and whatnot, your dunks, your low dunks, high dunks, whatever it might be. And the way they enter the raffle is a little bit different. So We're gonna go jump over here real quick. And we want to go check out so the way that these guys do raffles is come down here. Over there you have like a link in the bio. You want to jump into that real quick, and that's stuff the raffle. Now these guys, as I said, they're more specialists. They don't get Jordans necessarily, but they get your dunks and whatnot. As you can see, we got Ben and Jerry dunks, a bunch of different dunks here. Travis Scott dunks, like that's where you want to come through, right? Ungrateful Dead, you got the whole thing. What we want to do next? We want to check out this one right here. This is a different kind of one. I know I said to keep it within Australia, but might as well. We want to check out these guys right here. Now, End Clothing, these guys are based out in the UK, and I'd say this is more like a last tier. Actually, I don't know. This is where you want to come to, but the issue is, guys, with these guys right here. The raffles are great and all. They got great catalog of shoes and whatnot. But if you keep in mind, look at the price right there, that's $375. To give you context, let's go maybe we go up to let's go subtype. We go releases. $290. That's how much the shoes are retail. Over here, and they're charging $375. I don't know how End get away with this. They charge literally what they want. So, if you want to pay the big bucks, get the shoes, go hard. But that is the last one right there. So keep an eye on that. I don't know if you guys want to pay $375. Much paying resale at that point. Resale will be a bit more than that, but it's that median, that in between. All right. So that is that. Now that has been 10 different locations. You got no excuse to level up your sneak game, step it up, keep up with your boy. Alright? Make sure to stay tuned. Got some videos coming out. Might be in your city as well. That's a hint. But thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for making this far. It's your boy Phreshness. Until next time, make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment, and now bell notifications on. You get me? Yes, sir. Goodbye.